You don't need a full makeover to look radiant, you just need the right blouse. In this countdown, we're revealing 10 blouses that instantly make mature women look more youthful, more polished, and more effortlessly stylish, without trying too hard. Forget trends that age you or pieces that hide your beauty. These blouse styles do the opposite. They lift, they soften, they sharpen, they shine. From subtle textures to smart necklines, these are the fashion shortcuts that work with your face, your body, and your energy at any age. Watch to the end because Blouse-1 is the kind that makes people turn their heads and whisper, "She's got it." Number 10, satin/silk look blouse. This blouse doesn't just reflect light, it creates it. A satin or silk look top acts like a real-life beauty filter, softening shadows, bouncing light, and bringing a subtle glow to your face. Think of it like the portrait mode for your outfit. It doesn't scream for attention, but it quietly makes you look stunning. Why does it work? The delicate sheen of satin mimics the effect of highlighter makeup. It brightens the collarbones, catches the light on your shoulders, and makes skin appear smoother, even under dull indoor lighting. Especially in soft neutrals like champagne, blush, or pearl gray, this blouse radiates understated elegance. But be careful, not all satin is flattering. Shiny, overly thin fabrics can cling in the wrong places or look cheap. Go for medium-weight satin or matte silk finishes. They drape better, hide lines, and avoid that overly reflective, plastic shine. Style tip: contrast the softness of satin with structure. Pair it with tailored pants, dark denim, or a blazer to ground the glow. And avoid heavy jewelry, let the blouse take the spotlight. Here's something to think about. Have you ever worn something that made you feel like the light was following you? That's what a good satin blouse does, without a drop of makeup. Number 9, white button-down. There's a reason the white button-down never goes out of style: its visual clarity. Clean, structured, and bright, it frames the face like a blank canvas and reflects light upward. The effect? A brighter, fresher look without trying. It's the clothing equivalent of standing near a window with great lighting. But the right white shirt matters. Men's shirts are boxy and stiff. What works better for mature women is a feminine cut with gentle shaping at the waist and bust. This gives structure without looking corporate or masculine. Look for curved hems, darting, or soft tailoring. It should skim the body, not squeeze it. Fabric also makes or breaks it. Cheap, paper-thin cotton will show everything underneath and wrinkle within 5 minutes. Go for crisp poplin, soft sateen, or a cotton blend with a touch of stretch. You want body and flow, not stiffness. One more trick: style it loose and intentional. Roll the sleeves, unbutton the collar slightly. Half tuck it into high-waisted trousers or jeans. Suddenly, it's not just a shirt, it's a statement. This blouse isn't flashy, but it does do something quietly powerful. It lifts your features, sharpens your silhouette, and adds instant polish. It's also the most versatile piece in your wardrobe. You can wear it to a meeting, brunch, or even under a bold blazer for contrast. Question for you: do you already own a white button-down that actually flatters you? Or is it just sitting in your closet, waiting to be replaced? Number 8, wrap blouse. The wrap blouse is a quiet genius. With one motion, it draws the eye inward, cinches the waist, and flatters your natural shape, no shapewear required. Think of it as clothing that understands curves. It doesn't fight them. It highlights them gently, like a soft focus lens. For mature women, this silhouette does more than create a waist. It restores balance. The V-neck elongates the neck and slims the upper body, while the wrap detail creates structure in the midsection, especially important as body proportions shift with age. Not all wraps are created equal, though. Some are too low-cut, overly flimsy, or hard to secure. Look for blouses with a modest V, inner buttons or snaps, and fabric with gentle stretch. Jersey knits, soft cotton blends, or matte crepe give enough movement without clinging. A printed wrap blouse can be surprisingly forgiving. Tiny florals, soft geometrics, or even a diagonal stripe add motion and disguise lines. Pair it with high-rise trousers or a midi skirt to keep proportions elegant and grounded. And don't forget the psychological impact. A wrap blouse feels like a gentle embrace. It gives structure without stiffness. It highlights the best of you without shouting for attention. Your turn. Have you ever avoided wrap tops because they seem too revealing or tricky? Maybe it's time to try one designed for you, not your 25-year-old self. Number 7, peasant/boho blouse. The peasant blouse isn't just boho. When done right, it's nostalgia with elegance, a nod to freedom, movement, and softness that flatters without trying too hard. The key? Skip the fringe and overload. Today's best versions are breezy, romantic, and grown up. Look for lightweight fabrics like cotton voile, gauze, or rayon. Soft gathering at the neckline or cuffs adds a poetic touch. Gentle volume in the sleeves gives movement without adding bulk. And necklines? Try a subtle split neck or wide scoop that frames the collarbones without exposing too much. What makes it work for mature women is contrast. You're pairing youthful flow with thoughtful restraint. Skip the loud tribal prints or overly embroidered versions that feel dated. Instead, go for refined textures, small-scale patterns, or muted florals. Think French countryside, not music festival. Tuck it slightly into jeans or linen trousers to avoid looking shapeless. And if the blouse is already soft and unstructured, anchor it with something tailored, like a slim pant or clean midi skirt. The right peasant blouse doesn't try to recreate youth. It channels the feeling of it, freedom, lightness, self-expression, without costume or clutter. Let's hear it. Do you think boho blouses are too young? Or have you just never found one that feels like you? Number 6, chiffon/georgette. Chiffon and georgette blouses are about suggestion, not concealment. They whisper rather than shout, creating a soft focus over the body that feels elegant, floaty, and freeing. If you've ever wanted to look polished without looking done up, this is the blouse. What makes these fabrics so powerful? They're sheer but not vulgar. Layered over a camisole or built-in lining, they soften edges and smooth the silhouette. A georgette sleeve, for example, can veil the arms while still showing their natural shape. No need to cover up completely. These fabrics also move beautifully. As you walk, they catch the air, adding motion and lightness to your entire look. That movement draws the eye upward and outward, a subtle way to create presence without volume. But beware the wrong chiffon. Cheap versions wrinkle easily or look shiny under indoor lighting. Go for matte or crepe-textured weaves that resist glare, and avoid heavy beading or bulky linings that weigh the blouse down. Ideal details: soft ruffles, sheer sleeves, high necks, or delicate prints. These pieces work best in layered neutrals, soft blushes, or deep jewel tones, not neon or novelty patterns. Let's pause for a second. Have you ever worn a top that felt too heavy or stiff for a hot day? Maybe chiffon's the answer, not to hide, but to gently reveal what's already beautiful. Number 5, boat neck blouse. The boat neck blouse is subtle, but its effect is dramatic. With a simple horizontal line across the collarbone, it instantly opens the shoulders, elongates the neck, and draws the eyes upward. The result? Better posture, sharper jawline, and more presence, all without changing a thing about your makeup or hair. Why does this shape work so well, especially as we age? Because it rebalances the upper body. As the face softens and the neck changes, the boat neck creates structure and visual lift. It also makes narrow shoulders appear broader, which adds balance to fuller hips or a softer midsection. You'll see this neckline often in French fashion, and that's no coincidence. It's graceful, restrained, and polished without being showy. Think of it like the architectural lines of a modern building: clean, intentional, and quietly commanding. Pair it with cropped trousers, midi skirts, or even wide leg pants to play up the open neckline. Avoid loud necklaces. Instead, go for small earrings or simply a bare neck to let the cut speak for itself. Fabric matters here too. Look for knit cottons, pont blends, or soft wool jerseys, something with a bit of structure to hold the shape without sagging. Quick check-in. Have you ever tried swapping your usual V-neck or crew neck for a boat neck? You might be surprised how much it changes your entire silhouette without touching a thing on your face. Number 4, soft denim/chambray. Denim doesn't always mean stiff. In its soft, blouse-friendly form, lightweight denim or chambray, it becomes something entirely different, approachable, polished, and quietly powerful. It's a fabric that says, I'm relaxed, without ever looking sloppy. The beauty of chambray is that it brings texture and depth to your outfit, but still feels breathable and fluid. Unlike heavier denim shirts that can add bulk or feel rigid, soft denim blouses move with the body and layer effortlessly. For mature women, this style does two things especially well. It adds subtle structure and softens the overall look. Think of it as a cooler cousin of the button-down, less formal but just as flattering. It's also seasonless. In summer, it's breezy with white trousers or linen shorts. In cooler months, it tucks under cardigans or structured jackets without bunching. Pay attention to color. Light to medium wash is best. Avoid ultra dark or acid wash, which can feel dated or heavy. Gentle distressing, curved hems, or puff sleeves can modernize the look without making it too youthful. The overall effect, calm confidence, like wearing strength without needing to show it off. Here's something to think about. When was the last time you wore denim that felt soft, fluid, and feminine, not stiff or bulky? Maybe your denim wardrobe needs a gentler update. Number 3, pleated blouse. Pleats are not just a design feature, they are a visual language. They suggest refinement, structure, and an eye for detail. In blouse form, pleats add movement and interest without bulk, making them ideal for women who want subtle sophistication without the stiffness of formal wear. What makes pleats so effective? They create vertical lines that elongate the torso and draw the eye downward, naturally slimming the figure. Whether it's fine pleating at the neckline, soft accordion folds through the bodice, or gentle gathers along the sleeves, the effect is elegant and dimensional. Pleated blouses also signal taste. There's something quietly elevated about them, like you know how to dress without needing labels. They're the opposite of loud trends, and yet they never feel outdated. But beware of overdone pleats. Oversized or boxy versions can balloon out, especially in the wrong fabric. Stick to soft crepes, lightweight poly blends, or matte silks, materials that let the pleats fall naturally and skim the body. Color matters too. Neutrals, deep tones, or soft blushes let the texture shine. Save bold prints for flat fabrics. Pleats plus prints often compete rather than complement. Now over to you. Have you dismissed pleats as too fussy or outdated? Or have you discovered how much depth they can add to a simple outfit? Number 2, micro pattern blouse. When it comes to prints, subtlety often wins. A micro pattern, tiny polka dots, delicate florals, miniature geometrics, creates texture and energy without overwhelming your features. It's the difference between being seen and being remembered for all the right reasons. Micro patterns are especially flattering on mature faces. Large, bold prints can clash with softer skin tones or draw attention to areas you'd rather not highlight. But smaller patterns, they work like a filter, softening the look while adding just enough interest to keep things dynamic. What really makes a micro print work is balance. Choose blouses with a calm background color, cream, navy, taupe, or soft blush, so the pattern doesn't dominate. The effect should feel like a whisper, not a billboard. Blouses with micro prints often look more expensive than they are. Why? Because they give off a tailored, considered vibe. You look styled, even if the rest of the outfit is basic. Just add minimal jewelry and clean trousers or jeans, you're done. And don't underestimate their versatility. These blouses transition easily from casual brunch to office meetings to evening dinners just by switching accessories. What about you? Do you usually skip prints because they feel too loud? Try going smaller. The difference in scale might be the exact lift your wardrobe needs. Number 1, linen blend tunic. There's something almost cinematic about the way a linen blend tunic moves. It doesn't cling, it doesn't squeeze, it floats. It's the kind of blouse that suggests confidence without effort, beauty without trying too hard. And for women over 40, it's a wardrobe secret weapon. Unlike stiff 100% linen that wrinkles at the first movement, a linen blend, especially with rayon or viscose, keeps the airiness but adds fluidity and structure. The result is a blouse that breathes, flows, and always looks intentional, even after a long day. The magic of a tunic is in the cut. It skims the body instead of hugging it, and the slightly longer length offers gentle coverage for hips or midsection without looking bulky. Side slits or curved hems prevent the dreaded block effect. You don't disappear in it, you glide. Pair it with slim cropped pants, linen trousers, or even a pencil skirt. Roll up the sleeves, half tuck the front, or belt it if you want more shape. It's a blank canvas that adapts to you, not the other way around. Go for soft neutrals like sand, sage, pale blue, or ivory for maximum versatility. And always feel the fabric. Cheap blends lose the breezy magic. You want something that responds to movement and light. Tell me this, do you have a piece in your closet that makes you feel instantly free and graceful? If not, this blouse might be the one. Looking stylish after 40 isn't about chasing youth. It's about choosing pieces that amplify your presence. These blouses weren't chosen to hide flaws, they were chosen to highlight what makes you glow. Whether it's the soft light of chiffon, the strength of structure in pleats, or the breezy grace of linen, each one adds polish without pretense. Now it's your turn. Which blouse would you wear first? Which one is already in your wardrobe? Drop it in the comments. We read everyone. And if this video gave you that aha moment, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who deserves to feel radiant too.